And this is what dictates me saying, okay, I can be dynamic with my TP because the market is dynamic. And this is the big pitfall that a lot of traders go through of being static with their risk management, telling themselves, I have to use a 5 point stop loss every trade I do. I have to always put my stop loss below the most recent structure, high or low. I have to put my TP at a 2 to 1 of wherever my stop loss is. Instead of thinking static like that, we try to showcase that you can be dynamic with the market and have a positive expectancy, because half the work is already done for you, aka statistics that repeat more than they don't. So I don't have to worry about my targets being hit more than they don't. That's already taken care of with historical statistics and relevance. Now, what I have to do, and my main job, is how can I tailor my target, turn systems on and off with what the live price is telling me? How can I tailor my targets to what realistically the market can give us for the day? And exactly to what Mickey was saying, we do not predict at all. We just play the probabilities to where they lie. If the probabilities are telling us that the distance between here and here gives way more room for movement, I'm going to then just get a small piece of that larger room for movement. If we have smaller room for movement, aka we do this right here, we have a lot of reasons to go at minimum to here, then how can I just get my small piece of the pie? And then we rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
Absolutely. And we can't ignore the fact that we can't get below 930, right? And so this is going to be one of those days where it's like, dude, we don't care about your high probabilities to the downside. Like, we're going higher. And that low of the day, that's going to be the low of the day. And your job is to buy the dips the rest of the day. Now, we could range the rest of the day or we could trend, right? But now this is what live price is telling us. Like, we're not going below 930. Right? We don't care about all your probabilities to the downside. You either get it with longs and find areas to buy the dips, or walk away from the market the rest of the day and reset your edge, right? And that's what live price is telling you, right? So, like, this is a great example, and I love being able to do this on the first day, right? This is a great example of live price saying, fuck your stats. And we were smart about it. And, you know, now we know where we're at, where we sit and what to expect for the next 6 hours. But with that being said, that's what I'm seeing. I'm expecting a higher day end of day, and that the current high of the day is not the high of the day. We're about to take out Q1 high. This could be just a 15-minute retrace, but at this point, right, we said 10:15 is when all the probabilities fall off of these probabilities to the downside. So now they can no longer be in play, right? We can see, right, for a long falls, like let's start with Asia. Asia's got, let's see, 7% left for this 15-minute. Well, no, that's gone now, right? Use this 11:30 to 11:45. So look at how many times that Asia gets hit after, right? It's only like maybe 10% of the time, 10% of 90%. So are you going to trust 10% or are you going to trust live price? I'm going to trust live price. And live price is saying any stats that you have, you missed the opportunity. Your job is to buy the dip and expect 9, 10, 11 to stack higher to take out previous day high and put a high day in the day. And that's all she wrote. Thanks for having me.